Welcome to Wigglesticks TV.
Well, it's been a little while since I've made a video due to the fact that I pretty much haven't had anything to do on the SRAD. I managed to get some engine covers, so I've put those on the starter gear side, so some nice woodcraft ones. I had a little bit of issue with one of the bolts that's supplied with the kit. It wasn't quite long enough to go into the engine, so it sort of started to strip thread a little bit, so I found a longer bolt that went straight in and tightened it up, so it's pretty handy. I've also got some frame sliders and stuff on the bike now, so it's looking pretty good and ready for its next track day. I also managed to get another track day booked in at Broadford, which should be pretty cool, and just looking forward to that in a couple of weeks. I ran the engine for a while and it seems to be all good. Doesn't seem to be any leaking or residue, so that's pretty good. So next up is to fit the frame sliders into the front engine mounts. So remember, this one has the helicoil in it, so I need to be a little bit careful with that one. So the longer one is for the left hand side, the shorter one for the right hand side. Should be pretty straightforward. Undo a couple of bolts and put a couple more in. Anti-seize paste on these bolts, and then we should be good to go. These ones are woodcraft again. So I'm back out in the garage this evening. I had to get some extra air scoops from AirTray because you remember, if you watched the video where I installed these originally on the 96, I cut these off because I didn't want them going in the airbox. So I just got some new ones and I've managed to carbon wrap them. They came up, still a few little imperfections in there which you can sort of see maybe in the light, but I think they came up pretty well in the end. Yeah, they were definitely, yeah, it looks much better, but they were still tricky to do carbon wrap, especially when you don't really know what you're doing. So anyway, they look pretty good, I think, so they're ready to go on. And then the next little job is actually the next job on this little project is to cut the holes in my AirTray. So you've got the 4 circles where the carbs go. There's that little hole in there for the fuel line, and then there's the hole in the front of the tray where the scoops go through. So I'll do those shortly, and then she'll be ready to install with a set of flat slides. So yeah, happy days. So back on the AirTray mission today. I've cut the holes for the air scoops, fuel line, and then I've just got the 4 carb holes to go there. So I'll do those in a sec. And yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the AirTray at the moment. I'm still waiting for the carbs and stuff to come back from Ryan at the Desmo Doctor. One of the floats had a little bit of an issue in it, needed to be replaced, and then it also needed some more gaskets. So he's just organising those for me over the next little while, and I'll probably call this video here, and then once the carbs come back, I'll install the AirTray and the scoops and everything. But it's getting pretty close now, and looking forward to be able to getting it back out on the track. Thanks for watching. Bye.